When I met Van, who was with Head Start, a social worker and community organizer, I said, I got somebody like-minded who was committed and passionate and sold out for that community and wanted the change to happen. You look and you had College Hill and you had Ponce Leon, over 1,400 houses of public housing. You had a riot that was on 22nd Street. You had poverty. The average income was $5,400. You had high dropout rate, high pregnancy.
We had a lot of crime, blindness in terms of empty houses, limited businesses that we were able to use for our basic needs.
They wanted a change for their community. They knew that community when it was better, and they wanted the drugs off the street. So when you look at that community, we were right for a change, for a transformation.
What are we going to do to counteract that? As a result is how we ended up coming up with a new organization then called the School Community Partnership. And as a result of that, we turned a lot of things around. One thing that I like to go on record saying, we were the first to be able to get the school system to bring a faculty to Lee Davis. The center was packed with parents.
We had to come together because when you have an under-resourced community and you have poor people living there that feel like they have no hope, we had to come and say, okay, it's about leadership. We need to come in unity and we need to work together. And that's what we did with Van and myself and all the other partners.
I think because of what the community saw in our presentation and the genuineness of working together, and I don't want to go on record saying it was just Chloe, Tony, and I. I think we were just the excitement that got a lot of the people to come together, and each of us drew different kinds of persons to the table. With that in mind, the communities just seemed like it was ready. They were ready to say, you all want to tell us or give us some ideas, and you're listening to our ideas, we're ready to jump on board.
But we hired residents. They wrote their survey. They went and knocked on the doors and asked the questions. And then when we finished, we took all that information and we had a town hall meeting at First Baptist of College Hill, and we said, community, this is what we think you said. Is this correct? And they said, number one, was that they wanted safe, affordable housing. Number two, they wanted job training, placement, and business. And number three, youth services for their children. So out of that, CDC, which was Lee Davis Neighborhood Development Corporation, was birthed forth, and CDC of Tampa now. But we got our mandate, we got our charge from the community and with the community.
If you see that you are working on something and you can connect, you can stick together, you stay focused, get your personality out of the way, get your egos out of the way, and just say, we're doing this for the betterment of the community, and you'll survive.
And what Van and I were really good about doing was making sure that we involved everybody. Give you an example, the drug dealer standing on the corner. We had Ms. Queen Miller, who lived in that community 60 years, saying, I can't sit on my porch. This is not fair. This is not quality of life. So we were able to pull everybody together. We did drug marches down Lake and 29th Street, going up with hope, down with dope. Keep selling crack, we'll be back. Standing tall, looking good. We taking back the neighborhood. And then we're able to build a laundromat. And then we're able to tear down old bar and make a youth center and bring businesses in.
Sometime you're going to be the Lone Ranger. You're going to get on that horse, you're going to ride it for a while by yourself, and you're going to look back, to your right and left, you see no one there, but believe me, there will be some persons come and rally to you, and get on board.
I think that women are multitask. We can do many things, okay?
And I don't want anyone to think that we didn't have some difficult times. because if you know anything about ladies, we didn't always agree, but we came together and we just ended up bonding together.
We did it. It can be done. The next generation can do this. And we're hoping that other communities will listen and want to take on these projects of community organizing, community building, community engagement, and make their place, their community, a better place to live, work, and own businesses and raise their children. East Tampa now is a place of choice now.
Mm-hmm.
You find people want to live. So when we started, they didn't want to live in East Tampa. Now they do. We have new houses. You have a library. You have new schools, new businesses. So again, we know that East Tampa is a better place because we had so many people being involved and giving back to that community.